go back to where we stopped. Still continuing on the doctrine of rest. And the airline I was trying to remember yesterday is the Etihad airline based in Abu Dhabi. And we'll continue from there. When we talk about doctrine of rest, it's really encapsulated in a lot of things. Like I said, it just came to my mind, but as I begin to study and meditate towards it, I see that it's related to a lot of other things that God has been teaching me and working with me on. So we spoke yesterday about the fact that we're a faith organization and we should live thereby. We spoke also the fact that rest is something that God ordinated ever before the fall. It has nothing to do with the fact that there's a fall. It's something that is part of God. It's something that God expects of us, out of our busy schedule, then on a daily basis, taking care of our bodies. The Bible tells us that be sober, but vigilant, because the enemy goes about looking for your downfall, right? And what does it mean to be sober? We've come through the Christian age and people have defined it in different ways. People have talked about sober means that you should not wear anything sparkly. Don't wear chains, don't wear earrings. People have defined it as looking like a momo, dry, not using their body cream. People have defined it in several ways, but if you then look truly at the word sober, to its very core, the word sober means to be together. It means to hone, right? Sober and the word temperate are close. The word temperate means that it's self-control. Everything is held together. And sober is not too far from that. The Bible talks about fasting, relating it to a sobering of the soul. The word fasting is to sober the soul. I dare to say, and I say right now, that the most important part of your life, of your person, is your soul. It's not your spirit, it's not your body, it's your soul. That's where the battle of life takes place. When your soul is okay, every other thing will be taken care of. That's why God called you. He didn't call you a living body. He didn't call you a living spirit. He called you a living soul. And even when Jesus Christ came as the last Adam, the Bible talks about him as a life-giving spirit. Your spirit cannot give life if you are not a living soul. Jesus rides on a living soul to be a life-giving spirit. So if your soul is not okay, you cannot have peace, you cannot have rest. So when we're talking about rest, we're talking about a soul that is alive, a soul that is alive, a soul that is having its place in God, a living soul. Because only a living soul can be at peace when the world around it is on fire, right? Peace doesn't mean that everything is okay. Peace just means that on the inside, you are collected. You are collected on the inside. So a place of rest is the place where you are collected on the inside. Your spirit is collected. Your body is collected. Another way of saying is that you own your body. You own your soul. You own your spirit. Just think about someone with droppings all around where everything is cluttered. He doesn't know where this is, And in spiritual terms, in physical terms, in psychological terms, when you have a dropping, you're not collected. And that's not rest. Rest is having everything together. See a Roman soldier where everything is guided into one together. That is what you call rest. We'll continue after. Let's pray.